Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to share something with you right quick. It's an update on an older dream that I shared with you. Um, it was like 5 months ago, but in 2019, I had a dream that um, this lady was going to pass away, and she said in the dream, I know you're thinking that Jesus is coming 4 months from now, but it's not. It's right now, right now. And then so a part of that dream came to pass at the beginning of this year. I saw there was a first part to it where this I saw him dumping dirt, and that was just to let me know that the dream was from the Lord. So then April 24th, she passed away, and at that time I wasn't looking 4 months down the road, you know, for a high watch time. I said in the video that the next time I would be watching would be around the Feast of Trumpets in September. And so then I had this dream where in September of this year, I like three different things and they all came to pass. And at the end, it had that lady going through the door of her home, and she was first I saw her walk across the kitchen, and then she was in a lot of pain and old and um, tired, and then she walked back across to go rest, and right before she went through the door, she looked at me and smiled, and she was beautiful and perfect, and so I was like, Lord, why did you give me all of these things and they came to pass? And then what does it have to do with that lady? And um so the things that happened was our church was having a birthday party October 17th. Our friends were having a wedding October 11th, and so all those things happened. I didn't know about it when I had the dream, and uh, one of the ladies I was talking to in the dream that was throwing the party, her last name's Weaver, and so I was supposed to weave all the things together that were in the dream, and our friends that were having the wedding, after I was talking to the lady in the dream about the party, our friends from the wedding said, come sit down at the table, and they grabbed my hand, and my hair kept getting in between our hands, and hair means to bring what's finally been promised, bring to pass what has been promised. Um, so it can also mean to weave together. But so I was like, what is all of this? It's got to be important. So September, I was thinking was the Feast of Trumpets back in April, and when we got to September, that's not it. She said, you're thinking it's 4 months from now, but it's not. And it's right now, right now. So the Lord was pointing me to the weekend of October 17th, where the church was having the party, and our friend's wedding. They wanted me to wait, and there was a jar of honey on the table. So let me try to get this where you can understand it. They, in the dream, the people that were getting married wanted me to come sit. That means wait. There was a jar of honey on the table. So I was waiting, their wedding was October 11th. So at that point, I was waiting for the Feast of Trumpets, which is represented by a jar of honey. And I can't remember if there was apples on the table, but it seemed like there was something else there besides the honey. Honey represents Feast of Trumpets. So I was waiting for the Feast of Trumpets. And then the next weekend after their wedding, the church had the party. And that would have been the Feast of Trumpets weekend. And so it wasn't September 4 months from now, but it's not. It's not what you're thinking. In September, it's right now, right now. She went through the door. All of this stuff is connected to each other. So I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. And also, Mike from Around the World has given out a warning. And I've listened to him for at least 7 years. He's never given out a warning like this. He has to be about 100% sure that it's going to happen. And he's warning for a power outage. He works for the government and he can't just come out and tell us everything. He tells you to listen and then he throws out things and you need to put it together. And I think that he said what they've been wanting for years is finally happening right now. And they've been wanting a race war for years. And I think he believes there's going to be a cyber attack on the power grid. He's just saying to be prepared for a power outage. He gave out a 7 to 9 day warning. That was on the 21st. So around this weekend, and he could be a few days off. Sometimes what he says usually happens, but sometimes it's a few days off. So up until the election would be a high watch time for the power to go out. And the Lord told me when you see the city black, that's the week that he's coming. And also I heard a little boy talking about the rapture happening while there was a power outage in the United States, and there was a volcano going off in Hawaii in his dream. And I've heard several people talking about the rapture around a power outage over the years. So hopefully this is it, guys. If you do see the city's black, then I would be looking for Jesus in that week. And I love you guys. And I'll see you soon.